Hello, my name is Charmaine Clark, and today I'm going to talk to you briefly about the psychological concept of learned helplessness. Learned helplessness is a mental state in which a being, either human or animal, does not respond to painful or otherwise adverse stimuli after repeatedly being subjected to the aforementioned stimulus. So, this concept was discovered by Martin Seligman and expanded upon by others in the late 1960s. In his experiments, which would be considered highly unethical today, dogs were placed into compartments, and these compartments did not have any visible route for escape. The dogs were then subjected to electric shocks that were administered through the floorboards. In subsequent parts of the experiment, the same dogs were placed into different compartments that did have a visible route for escape via a lowered partition. But despite being placed in these compartments that had these visible routes of escape, the dogs that had been shocked, most of them would not try to escape. So Seligman hypothesized that the dogs who didn't try to escape were exhibiting learned helplessness, an acquired belief that they were completely powerless to do anything to avoid being shocked in this manner. Seligman further postulated on the connection between this learned helplessness and human behaviors and depression. People who experience hardship and traumatic situations outside their control may acquire a worldview of helplessness and carry this into future experiences in which they could have control or agency in determining the outcome. Later, additional researchers further contributed to adapt and expand upon this theory. Additional considerations are that there are attributions we make for negative experiences that impact our emotional well-being, such as internal versus external locus of control, which pretty much means does the being that's experiencing the stimulus blame it on themselves or outside environmental factors. Also, stable versus unstable. So, is this situation permanent or is it changeable? And global versus specific. Does this situation apply to everything, or is it very specific? So the research has shown that people who tend to make internal, global, and stable attributions for negative situations tend to become more depressed when faced with negative experiences. And this model that Seligman developed has become one of the leading explanations for major depressive disorder. So thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope it was very informative. Bye-bye.